Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing a what I melted for the first half of June. I have everything in a shoebox here, and we will get started. The lighting is a little wonky. I'm actually filming in my basement, so it's a little, you can see shadows and stuff because the light is from behind me. So we'll start off with this first bag here. This is Montego Bay from Sassy Girl. It's a warm blend of toasted marshmallows, sea salt breeze, and s'mores. Juicy blackberry topped with an extra dose of marshmallow. This wax is like so gorgeous. It makes the prettiest wax pools. I love Montego Bay. I love it. I love it. I love it. It smells so good, and her stuff is really strong and lasts quite a while in my warmers. It's really, really great. Next we have Vanilla Crunch Donuts from Scoopables. It says, reminds you of being in a bakery shop with lots of sweet donuts and bakery treats. So I only melted, well, I cut my Scoopables. I don't actually scoop them. So I cut off one little chunk. And oh my god, on cold, this stuff smells so good. This is such an amazing scent, but sadly when warmed I didn't get a great throw. It really was not good. It wasn't very strong, and she says to melt like 2 tablespoons. I thought that I melted enough, but I guess maybe I didn't. I don't know, but I'm gonna let it cure. I've only got it at the end of June, and I melted it in the first half of July, so I'm gonna let it cure. She says that her stuff smells way better when you let it sit for a little bit, so hopefully it will be better because it smells amazing on cold, and I really want to pick up some more stuff from her in her September opening before she closes for good. So next up we have Rose Girl Satsuma. Absolutely love this scent. It is so good. Love it, love it, love it. It's just a nice orange, bright citrus scent. Pretty self-explanatory. Smells exactly like the Body Shop. It's delicious. So good. Would definitely purchase that again. Would definitely melt it again. Absolutely. Next up, Grapefruit Vanilla. Again, really straightforward. Not much to say about it other than it is so good. It's citrus, it's vanilla, and I love the mini melters because you can really choose to melt how much or how little you want. It's just an amazing way to blend your own scents, or, you know, just melt. I don't know. Her stuff is just really good. It's just really, really good. I'm gonna actually try to adjust the camera. Let's see here. Oops. That's a little bit better. You guys can see a little bit more now. Okay. Next bag is Rainforest Sugarcane from Candles from the Keeping Room. Set description on this is fresh lime, raw sugarcane, vanilla orchid, pineapple, blood orange, palm grass, lemon, mint, and Kona sugar leaf. So I melted one little star of this. I still have 8 melts left actually. There's a bunch of melts in this bag. I think I'm discovering that Candles from the Keeping Room just maybe isn't my thing. I don't know. She melts, and I hate these bags. They just like don't store well. It's not her fault, but I don't know. I'm just being picky. But she uses 100% paraffin wax, which I think gives it a little bit of a funky smell to me when it's warmed. Just a preference. I don't know. I think it gives it a little bit of a weird tinge to it. I've only liked, this one wasn't too bad. It was a little bit too perfumey for my liking, but it wasn't too bad. I liked, this one was pretty good, and then the strawberry ice cream were the only 2 that I really enjoyed. All the other ones that I've tried from her so far, I have not liked, and I'm probably going to wind up destashing. I don't know. I feel kind of bad. Well, I don't feel bad. I just feel bad that like everyone loves her stuff and they rave about it, and then I bought it and I'm like, I don't really like it all that much. So I don't know. I'm gonna try everything out still and see, but as of right now it looks like I'm gonna be destashing most of it. Next up we have Waxy Dude Originals Tide and Southern Sheets, and his Southern Sheets is a laundry blend. Why won't this focus? Come on. There we go. Is a laundry blend. So this is just a very nice fresh laundry blend. It was a cupcake that I cut into 4s. Waxy Dude was from a guy named Billy on Instagram. He had a really nice wax page, and then he turned into a vendor, but unfortunately he is no longer in business. He was only in business for maybe a month or 2, and then he stopped. So his stuff isn't crazy strong, isn't crazy like in the throw wise, but I enjoy it. I mean, his stuff isn't bad. I'm kind of sad that he went out of business, because sometimes I don't want stuff that's gonna last 12 hours, and then I feel bad if I dump it out because I want a scent change or anything like that. So sometimes I don't mind having stuff like this where it's not crazy strong and it doesn't last all that long. Like, I don't feel bad, you know, dumping it. So I enjoy it, and his laundry blend is really, really good. Moving on to clamshells, we have Better Homes and Gardens line dried linen in a value pack. This is like my favorite. I love it. I love it. I've already used 5 cubes. It only takes 1 cube for this to be a beast. It is so strong. It fills my entire house. It can get a little bit sour if I leave it in too long, but for the most part, it is absolutely perfect. I love this scent so much, and I obviously have it in a value pack. Next up is Molten Orange from Sensationals. It says Interruption of Happiness. I melted 2 cubes of this. The bottom is, yes, melted. I put it in my warmer, I don't know, sometime in July, or sometime in June or May, I don't know. And it was only in there for a few hours, and I love the scent so much that I didn't want to just dump it and waste it. So I dumped it back into the container when it was a little too hot, and it melted the container. Oops, don't do that. But I'm melting this now because I found it again at my Walmart, and I picked up 2 clamshells of it because it is so good. This is just, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Next up is Super Tarts Flame Princess. It's tangerine, toasted marshmallow, and fizzy pop. I melted a cube of that. I only melt 1 cube of Super Tarts usually, and this one is definitely a strong one. It's mostly you definitely get the tangerine, and you definitely get the fizzy pop. It's really, really strong, really great. Love it for summer. Absolutely love this for summer. Would totally repurchase that and keep melting that. That's like summer scent for me. Next up is Chrissy's Remains. It's cotton candy and Jaws. Jaws is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, and sweet pear. I melted a cube of that. This one, okay. It came shattered, so that's why it looks a hot mess. But this, to me, does not smell like cotton candy, and it really doesn't. It smells a little bit like Jaws, but you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. But when I melt this, I swear to God, it smells sort of like lavender. Like, I have a blend from Sassy Girl, which is called The Story of Sea Biscuit, which is like sweet lavender, toasted marshmallow, and salty sea air, or something like that. And this smells exactly like it when melting. It is bizarre. I was so confused when I walked into the room, and I'm like, I thought I put in Chrissy's Remains. I didn't think I put in Story of Sea Biscuit. It smells exactly like it. It's bizarre. I just dropped some of the chunks on the floor. But yeah, I cannot explain it. I don't know why that had happened. I'll try it again. Maybe it'll smell like that again. I don't know, but I don't really get cotton candy. So it smells sort of like lavender on warming, which is literally the craziest thing. Another Jaws blend is Quince Harpoon, which is orange slices and Jaws. Again, just melted 1 cube of this. This, you don't really smell the orange. You get a little bit of a citrus note, but it's mainly Jaws, honestly. But I still think that I like the original Jaws 10 times better than any of these blends that I've picked up. It's just stronger. It's more authentic to the Jaws type of scent. Yeah. So these are okay. I don't mind having them, but I prefer the normal, regular, just Jaws, not blended with anything. And then finally, we have Better Homes and Garden by the Pool, which is Splash and Coconut. And I just melted 1 cube of each. These are like the little blender packs. It's such a really gorgeous color. I enjoy this a lot. It's a little bit sweet on the, like the coconut is a little bit of a sweeter coconut. It's not suntanny at all. It's just a really nice summertime blend. Love it, love it, love it. I will say though that it does not last a long time at all. It lasted maybe 4 or 5 hours. I actually put this in the warmer and then I went out to the pool and then I came back in and it really wasn't there. And we were at the pool for maybe like 4 or 5 hours. We spend most of our Saturdays and Sundays at the pool in our backyard, soaking up the sun. And this picture makes me want to just jump right in right now. But yeah, I like this. I think maybe in the future I would melt maybe 2 of each if I wanted a little bit of a longer throat, because these are pretty shallow and they're pretty small. They're not as big as a normal Better Homes and Gardens cube in a regular clamshell. So, oh my goodness, throwing everything around. So yes, that's that. So far for the first half of July, I have liked almost everything. It's been a really good month. I will, of course, show you guys what I melt in the second half of July. Let me know down below what you guys have melted, what you're loving right now. If you guys have a theme going on, I'm totally loving laundry and citrus and beachy type scents. You know, the typical summer scents. I'm loving it all. So let me know down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.